we were taught that. And it came up with us. And we didn't have a lot of that in our era because it was taught. And some people was in areas where it wasn't taught. But we was here in Gary, the black folks was taught that. In the schools and the church.
Proud too.
Proud. In the church and in the home, because all three of them worked unitedly together. We had that. That's one thing I said, if I had to live all over again, I would continue to stay here in Gary and get what they had, because we were taught black history, we were taught etiquette, we were taught all of the Christian functions that came down from God through this book. They taught it in the schools and the church and the home worked together, public school. We had it. Gary was a unique community because they came from around the world to study our system, the work, study, play system.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wouldn't categorically say that African American homes didn't have the child rearing for the young men, to say that they weren't nurtured or whatever else like that. Because as Elder Hall said, before my time, there was community. You don't see community now.
That's right.
The issues that you have now are two things. You have single parent homes.
That's right.
Statistics say, and I've seen anywhere from 65 to 78% of all black women that have children are single parents. I've seen those statistics, and it can vary depending on the community. That's number one. Number two, that if the single parents are women, then the fathers, they're may be absent, okay? The fathers may be absent, so you don't have that role modeling, which is necessary. The third thing that very few people think about, and that is when you pull boys away from the early nurturing of their mothers.
That's right.
And you know, because if the father's not there, people quickly want to say, hey, act like a man, be a man. But if there's no role model, they don't know what being a man is. They say that in their 40s and 50s, those men that were prematurely pulled away from the nurturing of their mothers actually have a predisposition for diseases, hypertension, diabetes, and all these things which are high in the black community. That's happening now. So I wouldn't say categorically, but there are issues that need to be addressed.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.